Hey guys, welcome to another video of Vegetarian Backpacker. Today we are talking about the best earphones under $100, and spoiler alert, it is the Anker Soundcore Air. Now, at the time of filming this video, there are a lot of earphones out by Sony, Bose, J-Bid, Jabras, and I think by far in terms of an all-around performance, this is the clear winner. They are clearly above $100, but this video is going to be a bit different. We're going to talk about how these earphones translate to everyday life for the average consumer, because we cannot, you or me, afford to buy 5 different earphones for 5 different tasks. You know, one for business, one for travels, one for gym. I just want one pair of earphones that would fit all my lifestyle. I'm gonna do an unboxing of these, and then I'm gonna do some real-world testing, and I'm gonna show you these earphones in a running, jumping, or a gym environment where you can see if these fall off or not, or would it work or not. So before moving forward with the unboxing and the video, please do subscribe if you're a new visitor, and if you have not subscribed to this channel, we make a lot of practical videos like these. Please do subscribe and please do like, and let's move forward with the unboxing and the video itself. Okay guys, so let's do the unboxing of this. I'm gonna do this with you. I'm usually bad at stuff like this. And also I cannot retake this, so yeah, this is not going to go down well. I hope I don't have to oh no, it turned out to be okay. Yeah, I don't have to redo anything. So this is how it looks. It's super lightweight and it's super small, fits in a pocket. It wouldn't show a big bulge in your jeans. Let's look what there is inside the box, if I can manage to remove this in some way. There we go. Sorry, this is way too clumsy by me, but these are how I usually unbox things. So based on different, I think, ear sizes, you can use different tips. The one that comes inside these are usually medium, and these are the small and large sizes that you can use. Let's keep this aside. You have a micro USB, not a USB-C, and you have these things which no one really cares about. So this is basically the box, but I want to talk more about this. So let's look at the features for once. So it has Bluetooth 5.0, which is the latest one. So what this means in real terms is, I think if you have a house of about 1,200 to 1,500 square feet, you leave your phone or your device anywhere and you can walk around and it wouldn't stop, it would still connect. It has noise reduction mic, it has enhanced sound. I mean, this usually each company tries to put their own, you know, branding towards what kind of sound it has. It has a 5-hour playtime with 20 hours in the case itself, which is pretty good for a $700 a earphone. And in terms of competition, it is right up there. So it has stereo calls. Water resistant, which I really like, really like in terms of it is not IP7, which would have been waterproof. That means you could have taken them to, say, a shower or a swimming pool, but they're water resistant, so you could definitely go and do your runs in the rain. And that is why one reason for this, right? So I want to use them in the office and I want to use them at the gym as well. So they are definitely water resistant, and they do have passive noise cancellation. So the way they have a snug fit in your ear, that is why they have a passive noise cancellation. Yep, so the box seems pretty sturdy, doesn't come off. And the earphones itself, they pretty much stay in place. They do not come off, so the magnet's pretty good. And they're pretty slick to look at. So if you see, they have touch sensitive controls on this. So what they don't have is volume controls on these. So let me try and take this off. Yeah, so they're touch sensitive. Unfortunately, they don't have volume controls, but they do have play, pause, and picking up your phone calls over this. And this is it for the unboxing, but in terms of real world applications, we're gonna go further ahead and check it outdoors, and also I'm gonna talk about some of the features that they have, and at the end of the video we're gonna talk about the negatives. And yeah, let's just go outside. Hey guys, so we're finally in the outdoors, and this is how these earphones look. If you can see, they have really classy office going type feels, but you can wear it during the outdoors as well. So and I can already feel the passive noise cancellation. Even though the music is not on, I can barely hear myself as well, so I do not know if I'm too loud for the camera or not, but I think I'm fine. But you could already feel the passive noise cancellation because they're so snugly fit. But let's see in terms of real world testing if you can use these in the outdoors or not. So let's try a shake test. They don't seem to be coming off, but they seem to be getting a bit loose. So let me try jumping a little bit. Let me try some jumps, and they seem pretty fine. But if you're like awkwardly shaking them, which you will never, but you'll have to tighten them a bit. And I usually hate them. I usually hate earphones where I need to like keep tightening, but in terms of if I'm jogging or if I'm jumping, I don't feel them. And you'll never, I think, in your life do an awkward shake like this. So yeah, I think you can pretty much use them on the outside, and this is what I was talking about, which I've not seen other reviewers do it, because I am looking for one earphone which can fit my business needs or my office needs, along with my travel needs and my gym needs as well, so I don't need to carry 2 or 3 things in my bag to try and change them each time, which is annoying. And these are pretty good so far on the outside, and they look pretty good in terms of office as well. Yeah, they're pretty solid on the outside. Apart from the side movements, they feel pretty sturdy and pretty stable. So let's go back in, and I'll do in terms of what I like about these earphones and what I don't like about these earphones, and in terms of testing what I've found out during these days. Hey guys, so I did a few days of testing, and before proceeding towards the results, I just want to point out right out the box, the left earbud did not work for me, and I sort of panicked and I had to go to Google. That is it a problem that Anker Soundcore Air has, or is it just me that I received a dud? But unfortunately, it is something that a lot of people are facing, but I think it is in terms of how these earphones have been designed, and you need to reset them. So it is not that you've received the dud, but this is where the user manual comes into the picture. And I remember at the start of the video, I threw this away and I was like, yeah, no one needs this, right? But unfortunately you do. So on page 7 of this manual, or you can go on Google, it says how to reset these earphones, and you would need to do that. I had to do it like a couple of times, and then it's finally started working for me, but now it's perfectly okay, so thankfully that's there. But in the manual itself, it clearly says if one of the earbuds, and it's typically the left one that doesn't start working, that you need to reset it. But I haven't faced that issue otherwise. So in terms of results, Anker did claim in terms of 5 hours of battery life and 20 hours of the case. I'm happy to report that those in fact are true numbers. I did get around those same numbers depending on the volume I had set on this. I usually got between 4 to 6 hours or 18 to 20 hours in the case itself, so that's really good. The next thing is I try to walk around the house. The Bluetooth works perfectly, pairing works perfectly. I could keep my phone aside and I could walk around the entire apartment, and I could, there was no break in my music. So how these earphones work are, the left one are for previous and to activate your Google Assistant, while the right one is for play, pause, and to take or to cancel your cell phone calls. Unfortunately, there is no volume rockers on these, and this brings me to the negatives of the earphones in terms of what I faced. So right out of the box, as I told you, it wasn't a good experience where one earphone doesn't work. Second thing, there's no volume rocker. Now, I don't know how many times you guys try to adjust the volume. For me, I keep a set volume, and regardless of the track, I tend to stay with it. So it's not a deal breaker for me, but if you're one of those people that you wanted a volume rocker and you tend to adjust the volume depending on the track that you're playing, and you do it very often, then this earphone, I guess, is a no-go for you. The third one is no USB-C. Now, I use a Pixel. I have a Pixel 3, and that's a USB-C. And unfortunately, in this day and age, if you're still sticking to USB Type 3, it's just annoying. Now I have to carry a different charging pack, a different wire, and I need to charge that on the go, and I cannot use the same cable itself. But again, at a sub $100 earphone, I will not expect, you know, much more. So in terms of the sound, I'm going to compare it to two different things. I have the audiophile Audio-Technica M50s, and I have my Pixel earphones right here. And in terms of sound quality, it definitely beats my Pixel earbuds, and it is definitely better than these. I wouldn't say they're bassier earphones. If you want bass, then this is not, I guess, the right earphone for you, but they are really clear. The lows, the mids, the highs, they were all really clear for me, and I could hear the music clearly. In terms of bass, I wouldn't say they're non-existent, but they are not those punchier, heavier bass that you get, say, in a Beats earphones. In terms of the M50s, which are an audiophile earphone, the sound quality is definitely better on these, but I would say in terms of audio signature, they're pretty similar, because being an audiophile headphones, they also do not have punchier bass. So if you're used to an audiophile earphones which deal with sounds as they are and do not try to, you know, modify the bass or something, this would be a stand for you. But they are really good in terms of wireless earphones, in terms of sound. So that brings me to the positive and the conclusion of the entire video. I would say these are a fantastic earphones. And as I said at the start of the video, me as an average consumer, I would want a earphone which I can use at the office. These are stylish, classier enough to sit at the office and work. Because I know there are some of those, like if you go for those sporty earphones like the Bose SoundSport or the Jabra Elite, they are really huge, especially the Bose. You tend to look like Shrek when you're wearing them, but these are definitely classy to wear them at the office. And I did show you a bit of the performance outside, and definitely tested them in the gym, and they do not fall over, so I can use them at the gym itself. 5 hours of battery and 20 hours in the box are really great. And in terms of $100, I cannot expect anything more. They're IP5 resistant as well, so I could jog in them in the rains if I want to. And it has the latest Bluetooth bit, which is Bluetooth 5.0. The negatives I've spoken about, but I think they're not groundbreaking in terms of the entire deal that Anker is offering right here. And for me, these are the best under $100 earphone that I've seen. But I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, please let me know. Please let me know how these earphones have been for you. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Please leave a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching.